The gladiators return, along with the referee, Zheng Wei Li.
Round 5. Judge jump to break.
First 4 frames evenly split, very high quality. Breaks of 83 and 98 from Allen, 70 from Trump. That's the one thing you can't predict. If you attempt a long red and miss it, it can sometimes come back, cannon the cue ball and leave an easy red. If you're going to miss it, you can't predict by how much.
1. Three. Four.
Looking pretty bright for Trump now that he's split the bunch. Hardly anything missed on either side so far.
11. 12. 17.
'The only snag about that is that it's made the black slightly less accessible.
18.
But there are plenty of other possibilities.
20. 21. 26. 27. 32. 33. 38. 39. 40. 44. 45.
Judge the cannon off the pink perfectly to leave himself above the blue. Can play black ball position here, although his margin is slightly restricted.
$51.
Preferred instead a safer option. Not as intended.
53.
I think he was intending to hit that slightly harder, to take the red next to the pink to left corner. Still did.
54.
But from further away than he expected to be, I think. Screw in left hand side, got him back above the blue.
$59.
Which puts him 59 in front with only 59 remaining. Frame ball.
$62. 63. 68. 69.
'Trump has taken this frame winning break
74.
with great aplomb.
Judd Trump. 75 and frame.
A supremely confident 75, even though he wasn't in ideal position a lot of the time. Puts Trump in the lead again, this time 3-2. On the very brink of becoming world number one for the first time. If he reaches the final, he'll be top of the list. thus completing a journey which always seemed possible from his days as a junior prodigy. He was making breaks of 60 plus when he was 8. He won the first of his English under 15 titles when he was 10. Made a maximum in competition when he was 14. An authentic sporting genius.
Frame 6. Mark Allen to break.
By putting the red down there, Trump cuts out a return to the ball cushion for Allen. Oh!
1.
Well, he's glad that dropped. It would have been available for Trump if it hadn't. Tight to the black, only shot.
Mark Allen 1.
Well, it's all there in black and white. Trump comprehensively snookered. Is there a way he can leave everything safe?
Foul enemies. Mark Allen 4.
Well, he's in dire trouble there. Perhaps the theory was that even if he did leave a thin cut to left middle, Allen might have some difficulty controlling the cue ball. Attempting, of course, to play to the red, which is on the ball cushion. Even if he plays the shot as intended, he's going to leave a possible pot. What he doesn't want to leave is a close range certainty.
Foul enemies. Mark Allen 4.
Well, Trump's calculation of risk turned out pretty well there. Obviously Alan could have potted that, particularly as he wasn't playing from tight on the cushion.
1.
But as Alan proved, even with the cue ball not on the side, not on the cushion, that pot was missable. Now, is this where a two-frame gap
3.
opens up for the first time? Long way to go to compile a frame-winning break, but Trump's in great form. I wouldn't put it past him.
4. 11. 12. 19. 20. 27. 28. 35. 36. 41. 42. 49.
Slightly anxious look to see whether he's on the back red.
50. 57.
Forced to play for the outside red either to middle or corner.
58.
Stroked it in as if it was over the pocket.
$63. $64. $69.
Well, I said when Alan missed a red to middle,
70.
that it might lead to Trump going 2 frames in front for the first time, and so it has proved.
$76. $77.
Trump really is looking $1 million today.
$83. $84. $89. $90. $93. $95.
The game isn't really as easy as Trump is making it look.
$98. $102.
177 centuries Trump has made as a professional
107.
at the age of 23.
Judd Trump, 107 and a frame.
So with that break of 107, Judd Trump opens a 2-frame gap for the first time. He leads by 4 frames to 2. There's so many tournaments these days that I don't think it's inconceivable that Trump's professional career could yield 1,000 centuries. It's a far cry from the days when there weren't anywhere near so many tournaments, and some of them were only limited fields. As great a player as Alex Higgins was, he only made 45 centuries in competition.
From Judd Trump to break.
That was very tough indeed. But Trump could attempt it without leaving any other red except this one from distance, which I doubt that Alan will attempt. Well-directed safety from Alan. Over on table 2, I can tell you that Peter Ebden has taken a 3-0 lead over Ricky Walden. The yellow is blocking off the safety into the left-hand side of the bunch. Well worked out shot to get the cue ball back into baulk off that thin edge. Yes, it offered a possibility for Alan. The red that he attempted was the only one that he could leave, and he has left it.
One. Five.
Oh!
Judd champ. 5.
The potting machine has broken down. That's the first easy ball either player has missed in this match.
One.
The question is, can Alan make it tell? Couldn't have played the pack opener any better.
6.
Cannon the pink, plumb on the nose. Red's well spread now. Frame winning break in the offing.
Seven.
But Alan has still got to do it.
Fourteen. 15. 18. 19. 26. 27. 34. 35.
The terrific standard that this match has produced continues. Alan's already made breaks of 83 and 98.
42.
Trump of 70, 75
43.
and 107.
50. 51. 58.
Awkward queuing for his intended next red. The alternative was easy enough though.
$64. 65. 70.
So we can assume that Alan has won this frame.
71. 78.
Trump's only glaring mistake
79.
of the day. Let Alan in, but the key shot
86.
was the way that Alan opened the bunch.
87.
From the blue, cannoning the pink full ball, spreading the reds into possible positions. And as it's turned out,
93.
he's potted them all.
$94.
There's a £2,000 prize for the highest break of the tournament, but that's out of reach. It stands to Mark Davis with 138.
101. 103.
You don't see many corner pocket doubles like that, particularly at such a narrow angle.
106. 110. 115. 121. Stop. Mark Allen.
So with that splendidly taken plate of 121, Mark Allen reduces the gap to a single frame. Judd Trump still leads though by 4 frames to 3. There's that corner pocket double. He'd already made the century. Just a brief financial note. The loser of this match will walk away with £17,500. The winner will be sure of at least 30,000. The losing finalist gets 62,500 and the winner a whopping 125,000.
To break.
Safety shot slightly mishit. Cue ball catches the jaw of the middle pocket. Leaves Trump an easy starter.
1. Three. Four. Eleven. 12. Nineteen. 20. 25. 30. 26.
Didn't cannon the pink
31.
full ball, and that's why the cue ball has slid away down behind the black.
Thirty-two.
The thin cut keeps Trump going though.
$35. $36.
Still quite a few balls to be potted, but it's beginning to look as if Allen's mishit safety, touching the jaw of the right middle pocket, is all Trump's going to need to help him on his way to a frame-winning break.
42. $43.
Terrific standard in this match. Mistakes few and far between. Only one easy ball has been missed. That was by Trump in the last frame, and it cost him an Allen century. Yes, Trump wasn't entirely sure what was going to happen there.
50.
He thought that the cannon on the second ball would leave him an easy red to right corner, but cue balls slid away a bit. Red to left corner should be well within his ability though, even if it is slightly trickier than the one that he expected to have.
$51.
Played it firmly, believing that that was the more certain way than trying to hold black ball position.
$56. $57. $64.
So this is frame ball.
$65.
Well,
Judd champ. 65.
just as well that it was. Trump's failure at that black from its spot was most unexpected, but Allen still needs 2 snookers, and the black is safe.
One. Judd Trump 1 and the frame.
So Alan needed to watch Trump not only that one red before he conceded from his chair. Trump goes 2 up with 3 to play. He leads by 5 frames to 3. Great standard in this match. 83 break by Alan in the opening frame, 70 by Trump in the second. Trump clinched the third with a 40. Alan made 98 in the fourth. Trump 75 and 107 in the next 2 frames. Alan 121. Then Trump's 65 left Alan needing snookers in the frame we've just seen. So Alan 2 down with 3 to play, but not out of it if he gets the chance. Terrific venue this. Sichuan International Tennis Centre. Which has 36 courts and stages an ATP tournament. ATP meaning Association of Tennis Professionals. Just a word about Alan, sitting there in his chair waiting for Trump to return. Very generously he's donated half his prize money that he's earned so far from the Premier League to the fund raised in aid of 3-year-old Oscar Knox, who lives in Antrim as Alan does, who's got a rare form of cancer and needs a substantial amount of money to pay for the treatment he desperately needs.
Frame 9. Judd Trump to break.
So Trump will be hoping to make this the last frame of the match.
Foul. Judd Trump 4.
Too thick on that attempted safety. Alan and certainly didn't leave the sitter, but Trump stroked that red in from distance nevertheless. Terrific match this. 7 breaks over 70 in 8 frames.
Six.
Not such a fast-flowing match on the other table, where it's still 3-0 to Peter Ebdon over Ricky Walden.
7. Twelve. Sit.
It's not going to be easy to drop on his next red.
$18.
Contented himself with leaving red at medium range.
Judd chump. 18.
Which fails to find its mark. So Alan will be relieved that Trump only made 22. Perhaps not quite so pleased that he's not got, well, I was about to say he's not got a clear-cut chance for a reply. I'm not sure whether he can reach the potting angle on the red which is nearest the left corner. The other red is potable.
What?
It was a more difficult pot and a more difficult positional shot. But he's on the black. Oh, he didn't expect that. He's amazed that he didn't make the cannon. He can pot the red, okay, but at that distance, positional play is a little bit more of an issue.
Nine.
Not too bad.
$14. 50. $20. 21. 27. 28.
The position of the balls
35.
indicates the potential for Alan to
36.
win the frame at this visit, to reduce his deficit to a single frame.
$43. 44. 50. 51. 57. 58. 65.
So this red is frame ball.
66. 72. 73.
This is the 8th break over 70 in 9 frames.
$78. 79. 84. 86.
So if Alan makes a century here, as he should,
$89.
it will be 3 centuries in 4 frames. 107 Trump, 121 Allen,
$93.
then a 65 break from Trump, which secured the frame.
$98.
But now another century.
104. Mark Allen, 104 on the frame.
Allen's 104, keeps him in the match. But he's still got to win 2 more frames to emerge the winner and go into the semi-finals. Great match this. Trump leads 5-4. On the other table, the matches still to reach the mid-session interval. Peter Ebden leading Ricky Walden 3-0. So Trump has two chances to get over the line. Allen has got to win both remaining frames.
Frame 10. Marker to break.
Trump's got his safety exactly where he wanted to. Allen hasn't left the cue ball as near the cushion as he would have liked to. Now if Trump screws back off this red, he is always bound to open the bunch, and he looked at the bunch very carefully to try and predict whether one would finish in a potable position, but he'll be satisfied with that. That was a good shot from Trump, particularly using one red to move the other, so that Allen is snookered. Snookered on all reds. Allen well aware that if this goes wrong it could be his last shot of the match. Such has been the quality of break building on both sides.
Foul and I miss. Jada Trump 4.
Well, Alan was in desperate trouble there.
One.
So can Trump win frame and match at this opportunity? It's a testament to how great a player Trump is that we can raise that possibility when he's only potted the initial red. Not so good, not so good.
6.
What a good pot that was.
Yellow. Nine. Ten. Something. Eighteen.
After 2¼ hours play, the match on table 2
25.
has at last reached the mid-session interval, with Peter Ebdon leading Ricky Walden 4-0.
$26.
Not as good as he'd hoped.
31.
Back red not on. If it had been, he'd have played it by now. Could only play that at pocket weight because of the very narrow angle. And because of the difficulty of the cueing and the fact that the cue ball was hitting the side cushion first, Trump couldn't get back close to his next red.
Judd champ. 37.
So not a frame winner. Attempted the long red there with safety also in mind, but Alan can get through to this.
One. Three.
Not on this intended red, which is the red to the left of the bunch.
Four.
Dropped on an acceptable alternative.
Ten. Eleven. Something. Eighteen.
Could have done without clipping the second red to the side cushion. Nevertheless, Alan on the way
24.
to a winning response to his 41-point deficit that he came to the table with.
25. Thirty-one. 32. 39.
I think he can still cut this in. Hasn't turned out well though. If he'd managed to get the cue ball not only in but out of baulk, then he would have been alright for another 2 or 3 shots.
Mark Allen, 40.
As it was though, he had to close the game up with the snooker.
Foul and I miss. Mark Allen, 4.
An attempted glancing escape.
Pink. Foul and I miss. Mark Helen 4.
Take 3 then. Didn't make the glancing escape, but has hit the red anyway. And it's not finished in a potable position. So after 8 of the previous 9 frames have produced a break of over 70, this 10th frame has come to a tactical conclusion. Yep, Trump was in trouble there. Chance for Allen.
What?
Trump can see that Allen has a good chance to level the match at 5-all here.
7. 8. 12. 14.
And doesn't have to concentrate on position from green for brown.
17.
Simply make sure of it. Trump needs a snooker.
21. 26. Marker 26 in the frame.
Trump led 41-0 in that frame, but didn't score again. Allen has won it to level the match at 5-all. It's all on the 11th frame decider. This really is a terrific match, worthy of any final. Trump was 2 up with 3 to play, but he's been caught at 5 all. Mid-session interval has been taken on the other table, with Peter Ebden leading Ricky Walden 4-0. The other matches today are on this table. Liu Hao Chan, the 14-year-old world under-21 champion, who beat Dominic Dale 6-5 yesterday. He'll be in action against the 2010 world champion Neil Robertson. And on the other table, it'll be Sean Murphy, who beat China's finest Ding Junhui yesterday, and he'll be in action against Marco Fu. Those matches follow in just under 2.5 hours, 7:30 local time, 11:30 British.
Thank you, final frame. Judd to break.
So the match of the tournament starts its 11th frame decider. I bet Alan's heart was in his mouth then. He knew his safety had gone wrong, but he's not left Trump in. Very skillful game, snooker, but a bit of luck at the right time can be so important. Is this near red on to right middle? And if it is it worth risking? Well picked out by Trump. Taking the cue ball to safety if it didn't go in.
Judd Trump, one.
Able to roll up behind a balk colour if it did. Perfectly judged glancing escape. Safety mistake. But the near red isn't potable. Trump playing a plant.
What?
Perhaps a better shot than may have looked, because any old angle wouldn't have done. It had to be a fairly full contact that the first red had to make on the second.
Eight. Nine.
So is Trump going to burn off this decider in one substantial scoring visit?
$16. 17. 24. 25.
Top side of the blue would have been better, but not the most difficult of in and out of baulk shots.
$30. 31. 38. 39. 40. 43. 44.
Now Trump needed to be above the blue for that one, because whether or not he's going to make a frame winning and match winning break at this visit is going to depend on how the cluster of 5 is opened. Just off straight on the blue, the wrong side. Impossible to force round off such a narrow angle on the blue. Deep screw from yellow for the back red. May have just made it.
46.
If so, great shot. And played without really straining for power.
$47. 54. 55.
And now into the bunch from the blue, hoping to pot the one further red that he needs. He's on it.
60.
He's hesitating. Maybe he can't reach the potting angle. It looks as if he can on screen. But from right behind the cue, it's slightly more doubtful. Match ball if he pots it. If he can pot it. In opening the bunch, Trump needed this back red to run just another half an inch. The alternative is a safety to the baulk cushion, but that would only be valuable if Trump could get the cue ball tight to the rail and or behind a baulk colour.
Judd Trump. 60.
That was about as good as he could do from there. Oh, Allen's caught that thick. The brown rescues him now. gets Trump in trouble. That was a great shot and shows Trump's growing maturity as a match player. We all know what a great potter and break builder he is, but that was an absolutely top-notch tactical shot at the right moment. Allen attempting a smother shot. Tricky pot to middle, but it's all that Trump needs.
What?
And in the end it proved that Allen couldn't get the cue ball quite close enough to the red to prevent Trump attempting the pot.
Judd Trump 1.
62 in front with only 59 on. So it looks as if Trump is going to prevail, but it's not quite over yet. It will be though if Trump pots this red.
One.
So we can say that Judd Trump is going to be at least a semi-finalist
8.
in China's international championship. After a great match,
Judd Trump 8.
which has produced 8 breaks over 70. Trump led 5-3. Allen levelled at 5-all. But it's Trump who goes through the winner by 6 frames to 5. We'll be back with more action from this table at 7:30 local time, 11:30 British. But until then, from me, Clive Everton, it's goodbye for now.